Everybody, today I am going to be doing a pick a card, and we're going to be talking about what you need to heal, because I feel like healing is a very big thing right now for the collective, and we all need some sort of healing. We all need to be digging deeper into our healing right now. So I feel as though it would be, and I just saw 17, I feel as though it would be a good start to the new energy I'm trying to bring to my channel, to do a pick a card on what you need to heal. So we have pile number 1. Don't know what that crystal is, but it was gifted to me by my cousin. Love you, Diamond. We have pile 2, the pyramid, and then pile 3 with this rainbow aura quartz. So if you need to pause the video, go ahead. Definitely go downstairs. Oh my god. Go down to the description or the comments where I'm going to paste the timestamps, and we'll get started with pile 1. Sorry if there is interference. It is definitely going to be a little bit like that. All right, so pile 1. Let's get into your reading. What do you need to heal? I usually read the crystals, but I really don't feel as though I need to for this. I feel as though it's kind of going to be self-explanatory, so we'll see. So the chakra that you need to work on, which is probably where your reading's going to stem, like this is probably the main message of your reading, but we'll see, is the throat chakra. A crystal for you might be Amazonite. You might find that you feel called to it, or maybe you want to get some. We have creativity. Use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. Yeah, this is definitely not allowing yourself to stay stuck, not allowing yourself to hold on to old patterns, old things, and old routines. This is all about needing to take what has happened to you and allow it to make you stronger. Instead of buckling from the pain, you keep on going. Keep on, literally, I've been getting so much lately. I just saw 222. Keep moving forward, y'all. Keep moving forward. We have, yeah, serendipity. Instead of allowing yourself to stay in negative vibrations or negative moods when you get there, focus on the good in your life. I'm hearing there's nothing to focus on then. Well, if you don't feel like there's any good in your life to focus on, then find some good or make some good to focus on. You gotta shift your focus, I'm hearing. You gotta shift your focus so then your life can shift with that. Your mentality, how you think, so your mindset creates your outer experience. Your outer experience doesn't create your mindset. Yeah. With this is a soul card. So I feel as though with this, it's like, I'm in this meat sack, but who exactly am I? So I feel like there might be some identity issues, and not necessarily like you don't know who you are physically, but like mentally, like who am I? What do I stand for? What do I truly want? What in this life? With the skeleton, I'm getting like afterlife. So like I'm hearing, if I leave this planet now, would I be happy with what I have or what I've done? And if your answer is no, then you need to start making changes. Spirit is saying, if you wouldn't be happy with your life as it is right now, if you died today, then you need to start making some changes. Because yes, we can think for the future, yes, we can plan for the future, but right now you need to be focusing in the present. Either you need to heal from either trauma from the past, like this is definitely trauma too, it could be physical trauma. Some of you might have had some physical trauma, might have had some like, I don't know, like scars, like physical scars. You might have had some surgeries. I don't know. It's definitely physical trauma. It's maybe causing a disconnection from you and your physical body. Maybe you're the type of person, like, maybe you look at yourself very, like maybe you don't like what you see when you look in the mirror. Maybe you just don't feel good in your own body. Maybe you just don't relate. I'm hearing don't relate with yourself, which is different. I don't know how to explain that. But it's as if you're burning up in your own skin. What don't you like about yourself? You need to heal what you don't like about yourself. Write down what you like about yourself, and then write down what you don't like about yourself. And then everything you don't like about yourself, you need to go through it and question, why don't I like that? Is it because I'm conditioned, or I was conditioned or shown to feel this way about this, or is it something that I've come up with? And if I did come up with it by myself, then why do I feel this way? It's that type of energy that you need to get into, is really looking into like who you are as a person, not only physically but mentally as well, and healing what you don't like, what you don't find favorable. If you're stuck in a certain mindset or behavioral pattern, it's probably because of some conditioning or some wounding that needs to be brought up and healed, so that you can move forward and do things different. And yes, it's really, 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 really hard sometimes to rewire your brain to think a different way, and rewire your mind and yourself to move a different way and act a different way. But it's going to be very beneficial, because the more self-aware you are, and the more you realize, oh shit, this is why I do things, the more capable you are of acknowledging when you might not be doing things correctly, or acknowledging how certain things are making you feel. It's a lot of acknowledging that needs to go on here. You need to really start maybe doing meditations and looking really into yourself. You guys, let's move forward. But it's like you're in a fog. Okay, we have Voyage of the Heart. Love flows through you and to you. You need to work on that self-love. You need to work on healing your abandonment issues. You need to work on healing your self-worth issues. You might not feel as though you are worthy of love. You might not feel as though anybody could love you, and those are things that you need to heal. Or you might not feel as though you're worthy of a specific person, or a specific job, or a specific title, or specific wealth. You want something, you might want something, and you feel as though you can't have it because somehow it's inaccessible to you because of who you are. And Spirit is saying, if it's inaccessible to you right now because of who you are, then go within yourself and change the things that you need to change to make it accessible to you. This isn't saying to change everything about yourself to obtain one goal, but if it's really, really, really that serious, and if your soul is really calling you to get to it, then it is probably something that is meant for you. If you can't get it out of your mind, it's meant for you. So you need to be willing, you need to not just want to be better. You need to be willing to make those steps in order to get to be better. You need to be willing to follow your heart and not stay stagnant. Because this is a very stagnant card. This is a very flowy card. You see? You need to recognize, okay, I'm beaten, I'm battered, and I just need a change. And then, okay, I'm going to make this change. You know, it's sort of like right now you're in this, what do I do? Where do I go? What do I say? Type of mentality. And Spirit's saying, just let it flow. If you feel as though you need to go somewhere, go. If you feel as though you need to say something, say it. If you feel as though you need to write something down, or like, I don't know, it's just like anything that, impulsive decisions might be really big for you too. You guys might have security issues, especially relating to the home. So maybe like security issues, like where in your childhood you didn't really have places, like a secure place to stay, or like one parent was always in and out, or your parents were always together and then not together, together and then not together. There's a lot of security issues, so it might be hard for you to really make those impulsive decisions, or not even impulsive decisions. It might be hard for you to even embrace change just because of this instability and stability, security, foundation issues. Sorry, this bag started moving right next to me, and that should creep me out. But yeah, you need to address your security issues and your childhood issues, especially your parents' relationship dynamic. It could have been one absent parent. They couldn't even, like, I heard they didn't even have a relationship dynamic. So if they weren't even together, then you need to assess that too, because that is still a relationship dynamic that, bleeds into the child, and then not necessarily conditions them, but conditions them to act or see things a certain way if they're not taught how to see things or do things healthily by the parent. So you might need to feel some of those issues, because I feel like impulsive decisions would be good for you. Anything you feel like you need to do, anything that just like feels like, oh shit, maybe I should do this today. Spirit's saying you should do that. That's your spirit calling out to you. But it might be really difficult for you to do those type of things because of these security issues. So it's like any rash decision or any just like momentous. That's not a word. Any like spur of the moment decision might be really hard for you to make, no matter how small, because you do have security issues. I'm hearing. We have the Fire Prince, optimism and aggression. You might have some anger issues that you need to address, and I feel as though they were fed to you through your parents or through your caregivers, or maybe through like maybe some of you were bullied, maybe some of you, like, your parents were very aggressive. Maybe you were in a house where like with this instability that I was getting, like this stability issue, maybe your parents were really cool sometimes, and then other times they were like really not cool. It's like they sort of could just snap like that, and like with a snap of your fingers, it's like, oh shit, like now I'm in survival mode. I was just comfortable 2 seconds ago. That's the type of energy that I'm getting here. So that could have been a dynamic between your parents or caregivers or certain important people in your life. So this may have caused you to have some type of aggression issues still, and see things from maybe a passive aggressive or an aggressive or pessimistic mindset. This definitely is bleeding into how you, it's like a domino effect into your relationships, and it's a real relationship with your friends, your family, your lovers, but I'm hearing especially into your relationships with your kids. So if you have kids, so if you do have kids, I would really assess those anger issues and those learned behaviors from the mom and dad, maybe more mom, but maybe dad too. I would definitely address that, so that you don't raise kids in the mentality that you were raised. And I'm hearing I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to do that. I believe that for this pile. It just feels like you need a lot of self-discovery, and sometimes self-discovery is foreign. Sometimes it's scary. Sometimes there's certain things that we just don't want to think about, or we don't want to go back to, so we choose not to deal with it. But you're not going to heal it if you don't go back to it and open back up to it. You have to be receptive. We have wishing in the reverse. Some of you feel as though your wishes never get fulfilled. Some of you feel as though, I'm hearing the Disney thing, when you wish upon a star, blah 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 blah. Disney movies might be really nostalgic for you guys. I'm getting from that scene from The Princess and the Frog, where like she's just like looking up at the stars and like, yeah, so you guys might have wished a lot when you were younger on stars, or even still wish on stars, and you feel like your wishes aren't being fulfilled. But Spirit is telling you that your blessings are coming. You just got to get into the mindset and into the vibration, and that you're able to receive them. because we can be owed karmic debts of like billions and billions of dollars, or billions and billions of blessings and abundance and stuff like that. But if we're still in a low energy, the universe is not going to give them to us, because we're going to waste it. You know, we're not going to do anything with it. It's, why are they going to reward us for bad behavior? Or not even reward us for bad behavior, but like, why does it make sense for all of your blessings to come to you when you're in bad energy, or when you're at your lowest? You know, like, sometimes you need to go through that dark in order to see through to the light. And I'm hearing the darker it is, the brighter it will be. So yeah, definitely think about that a little bit. So if any of your wishes haven't been coming true, your realistic wishes, not like I want to be a princess and stuff like that, obviously, but if any of your wishes haven't been coming true, Spirit is saying they're coming. You just got to give it a little bit. And be in the energy to receive. And once you wish and you put out that intention, don't stick with that intention and keep thinking, oh, is it going to happen, or when is it going to happen, or keep on looking for it to happen around every corner. Spirit's saying once you wish for it, you set that intention, and then you let it go, and then allow yourself to be in the energy to receive. Oh shit. Alright, Spirit, how can we heal these issues? Ace of Wands in the reverse. You stop running from your problems. To heal these issues, one major thing is you need to stop running from your problems and allow yourself to feel your emotions. Yeah, your Ten of Swords. Allow yourself maybe to sit in that defeated energy, to sit in those feelings for a second and realize, like I said before, realize why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. Four of Cups. Start realizing that the opportunities are there. The opportunities are right in front of you. You're just not taking them, or you're not allowing yourself to get, you're holding yourself back from this abundance by thinking of the past and keeping past mindsets. I saw 1717. First one. And then the King of Cups. It's like you might be waiting to receive from somebody, or waiting to receive from, oh my gosh. You might be waiting to receive from somebody, or you're waiting to receive from Spirit. And Spirit is saying they want you to go out and reach those goals. They want you to not just sit back and wait for them, you know? Any more, Spirit? Not taking all of them. But the sun fell out. So this is saying that you are definitely capable to get what you wish to get, and to obtain the things that you wish to obtain. But you just don't necessarily feel it. You don't necessarily feel like you're capable. You maybe don't even feel like you're worthy. But you very much are. We have the Ace of Swords and then the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, the Ace of Swords is a truth card. So you are very, very capable of getting to where you want to be. And you're very, very capable of getting to the point where you are building up to. I feel as though it may feel like whatever you're working towards is just keeps on coming down. But whatever you're working towards is actually, your efforts are not in vain. Your work is working. It's just you need to be a little bit more patient. Yeah, and the High Priestess, she's very patient, and she knows that you need to embody her energy. She knows that what's going to happen is going to happen, and she knows where she's going. She knows where she's at, but she's patient. She doesn't rush things. She knows it takes time. She sits back and she lets it happen. She's putting in that mental work. She's still putting in that work, but she's just chilling, waiting for it to happen. Yeah, definitely put in that work, but don't discourage yourself. Yeah, raising consciousness and 10 of Wands. Every setback is so that you can raise up your consciousness, so that you can retreat and then heal. You know, everything crumbles so that a new foundation can be built, a better foundation can be built, so that you could rise higher the next time. So definitely heal those issues that make you feel as though when things crumble, they crumble and they stay crumbled, and the tower never, like, after the tower falls, it never gets back up, because it's not what's happening, and that's not what it is. So let me get one of these for advice for you guys. Let me get some advice from the Tower of Wands. We have kindness always wins, the koala of kindness. The greatest kindness you can give is to yourself. Prioritize that. Being kind can be setting boundaries, nourishing your body and soul, and living your life purpose. Your kindness will inspire others, and before you know it, that kindness will be radiating out of us, all touching our hearts and our minds. So yeah, definitely more self-love, more kindness towards yourself, and kindness towards everybody else, because, you know, that'll never hurt. So I hope this reading resonated with you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good night or good day. Hello, those of you who chose pile 2 with this pyramid. This is your pile. Let's see which you need to address in your healing. What needs to be healed here, pile 2? So we're getting a chakra message first to see basically like the whole gist. We have your throat chakra, Larimar or Larimar. That crystal might be good for you. You might feel called to it. We have listening. If you want to be heard, learn to listen. Okay? I'm hearing making assumptions. You guys might make a lot of assumptions about certain things or how certain things are going. I'm hearing you might burden yourself with your assumptions. You might assume things that aren't true, or you might get little details and then build the whole puzzle out of the little details that you get, but the bigger picture that you're building isn't necessarily true. So ease up. Stop overthinking so much. You need to heal that overthinking. We have peace in the reverse. Yes. You need to heal that overthinking. You need to heal that part of you that says something's always going to go wrong. I feel as though sometimes you can be very, very sure of yourself, and then something will happen, and then you'll start thinking your whole belief system or your whole self all over again. And you'll start rethinking everything about yourself and the way that you think and the things that you believe. And Spirit's saying they don't want you to do that. I'm hearing don't let anybody knock you off your high horse. Like people were saying, get off your high horse. But no, you're meant to be on that high horse. Don't let anybody knock you off of that high horse. And especially don't let yourself knock you off of it either. Because you guys are a lot smarter than you think. You guys know a lot more than you think. Intuitively, you guys pick up on a lot more than you think. And I feel as though you persuade yourself that you don't, or you persuade yourself that things are worse than they are, but they're actually not. Listen to what your gut tells you. Listen to what your heart and your soul tells you. Yeah. I hate this card. It's so ugly. It's cool, but it's ugly. I'm hearing clear skies, clear skies. You guys, it's like I'm hearing again, I forgot that we had this peace card. I'm hearing again, you have no peace. So it's like you guys need to find some downtime. What do you need to heal? You need to heal your foundation. You need to heal your relationship with yourself. You need to heal how you feel about yourself, how you make yourself feel about yourself. I feel as though you guys judge yourself. You guys feel as though others judge you very harshly, and they might, but you judge yourself the most harsh. You guys, it's like you guys don't give yourselves room to breathe. You also need to heal ancestral DNA. You guys need to heal past lives. Look into your past lives, specifically like starseed past lives. Look into starseed past lives. I feel as though those are the biggest ones that you need to heal, because I heard those are the root. I'm hearing you don't always have to be calm. You can show your emotions. People aren't going to judge you if you show your emotions. There's something about you. You had to be very strong. You grew up very strong. You had to be very strong. Maybe you were the type of child that your parents depended on you for emotional support when it should have been the other way around. Maybe you were the rock for your parents when they should have been the rock for you. It's as if you always had to be the strong one. I'm hearing from Encanto, I'm the strong one. I'm not nervous. I'm as tough as the something in the earth is. You know, I don't ask how hard the work is. Something, something. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. Yeah, I just saw 444. Yeah, you guys, it's like you always picked up that work for everybody else. You always were the solid foundation for everybody else, which left you with nothing. It's like I'm seeing somebody like they're building their own house, but then they see other people around building their houses as well. So they're like, okay, and like other people are like and like just looking like they're tired out and they're having a hard time. So this person who's being perfectly like they're doing good, they're building their foundation perfectly fine. They take parts of their foundation off and go help other people and build their foundations for them. So it's like at the end of the day, this person, he looks around and everybody else has a beautiful house, and all this person has is a couple of boards and nails. So it's like you can't deplete yourself for everybody else. You deplete yourself for everybody else. You need to work on people pleasing, and you need to work on letting people go through their own tower moments. You need to let people go through their own problems. You don't need to pick up problems for anybody else. You only need to worry about you. Worry about self. Spirit is saying everybody else will be okay. You don't need to be the savior. You don't need to be God. You don't need to be the hero, because Spirit already has everything covered. People, like grown ass people, are only going to get dirt handed to them when they put dirt out. If people are struggling and you keep on, okay, so I'm hearing it's okay to help people if they're struggling, but it's like if you keep on helping people and keep on helping people and keep on helping people, and they keep on going through the same problem, obviously that person has lessons to learn. So you need to step back and let that person learn their lessons, because then you are getting in the way of them learning their karma. Because you are trying to help out so much, you're trying to, and it's not bad that you're trying to help out. It's beautiful that you're trying to help out, but you are trying to help out so much that you're depleting yourself, and it's like you're enabling them not to face the consequences of their past actions. You're enabling them to basically like bounce off karma. You're enabling them to not learn their lessons and to avoid healing, even though that's not what you feel as though you're doing, or even though that's not what you want to do. That is still what you're doing. You're enabling them to basically push off lessons, push off healing. We have joy and delight right here. Open your heart to joy. You guys need to work on your self-worth issues. Like I said, you need to work on being a savior. You need to work on, I'm hearing you need to work on your prayers. So maybe you guys don't pray a lot. Spirit's saying maybe you should. And it doesn't have to be like, dear God, do this, and that. It could be like, listen, y'all, I'm going through some shit right now. If you guys could just send me any help that you can, I would appreciate it. That's it. That's all it's got to be. And they'll take that, and they'll help you. And we have joy. With joy and delight, open your heart to joy. Allow yourself to realize that you can be happy. Like, look, this, like, there's so much beautiful scenery going around this creature, and the creature has its eyes closed and they look very, like, you know, like they're not opening their eyes to all the beautiful possibilities and all the beautiful scenery that's going on because they're so caught up in their own little world. You might look up No Peace by Sam Smith, and it's by Sam Smith and somebody else, a lady. That's a really amazing song, and it's pretty deep, so I feel as though you guys should look it up. It's really deep, really good song. I fucking love that song. I'm hearing from that song, I used to find comfort in your arms, caught up in the wonder of your charm. He said, I cry for you, I die for you, but I don't even know you anymore. That could be a message for somebody. We have the word Lord, communication, praise, and dishonesty. You need to heal throat chakra. Like yeah, it does say throat chakra issues. And it does say listening. So there could have been a lot of people in your life who lied to you. I'm hearing some people just lied to keep you safe. Some people just lied. I'm hearing mostly it might have been your parents who lied to you. Your parents or your caregivers who lied to you about certain things in order to not hurt you, or lied to you in order to keep your feelings. Like, it's like people might have lied to you because they thought it was better for you if they lied to you instead of telling you the whole truth. Like, it would spare your feelings. But it ended up just hurting you even more because people couldn't be honest. And whether or not you realize that, it made you into those type of people. Those type of people who lie to people about certain things. And, like, it could be, like, lying about your feelings. Like staying in a situation where you're not happy because you know somebody else is happy. Like I said, you need to heal that people pleasing. You could have always been you could have had like a relationship dynamic with your parents that, like, if you weren't pleasing them, or if it wasn't pleasurable for them or good for them, then you weren't good enough. It's sort of like, if you didn't bring an A back, then we're not gonna spend, like, you know, it's like you go out every night with your mom, you know, like every Friday. You go out every Friday with your mom. But she's like, oh, well, if that report card comes back and there's not all A's, then we ain't going out this week. So it's basically like, oh, well, I'm not worthy to spend time with you just because my grades were low or something like that. Like, that's the type of energy that I'm getting here. Like, you always had to please. It always had to be a certain way, or else just something. It was like a lack of love, or not necessarily a lack of love, but a lack of genuine love, a lack of love without condition. There wasn't really unconditional love. I feel like the love was always conditional. So you've learned that love is conditional, so you treat love as if it's conditional, and you believe that other people's love for you will always be conditional. So you need to yeah, definitely look into those abandonment issues, those people-pleasing tendencies. We have forbidden. You tend to go for things that aren't for you, and you know that it's not for you. Or you tend to go for, okay, this could be one of two ways, or you could act both of these ways in different circumstances. So take it as you resonate, or take it out however it resonates for you. But with this forbidden, I'm getting that some of you, like, you go for things that aren't for you. You know something's bad for you, and it just intrigues you even more because you know that it's bad for you. You know, because it's just like you're curious. I'm hearing curiosity killed the cat. Don't be the cat. But yeah, definitely there's certain things that you go for that just aren't for you, and you know it. You certain things, another reason why you can't find peace is because you go looking for trouble. You guys could be Aquarians, you guys could be Sagittarius. It's just like trouble, so fun. Scorpios. I don't know why I got Virgo, even though that is not really Virgo energy. But yeah, it's like the forbidden, the bad, the mysterious, the shocking. It intrigues you, and curiosity killed the cat, so be fucking careful. But then with forbidden, on the flip side, I get that, like, I honestly literally forgot. What was I getting with that? Yeah, it's as if some of you on that flip side, you feel as though the things that you want are forbidden. You feel as though the things that would really make you happy are forbidden. You're not allowed to have the things that would really make you happy because it would upset other people, or it wouldn't look right, or whatever. Hey guys, sorry, but I'm back. So let's see. Let's go through this tarot and see how exactly we should heal these childhood wounds and this people pleasing. Spirits, tell me what's up. 10 of Pentacles. Create your own happiness. Don't try and find your happiness in and of anybody else or everybody else. Yeah, find it by yourself. Because it's like, you guys, when you guys have connections, you have very meaningful connections. So you tend to care for people very deeply, and you tend to place your happiness on people. So it's like, without this person, I'm not happy, or if this person doesn't feel happy, I'm not happy. If certain things go certain ways with this person, I'm not going to be happy. You need to get to a point where it doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. It doesn't matter how anybody else is feeling about you. It doesn't matter on what terms you are with anybody else, but you will be, yeah, with the Ace of the Cups and the Moon, you will be stable by yourself. Spirit wants you to find, like I said, fill your own cup. Fill your own cup. And with these, with the moon right here, usually the dogs are barking at the moon. I'm hearing, make friends with your demons. Like don't push the shit that you don't like about yourself aside. And I heard for a later date, to use on a later date. That's what I'm getting. Don't do that. Allow yourself to actually assess the things that you might not like about yourself, or the certain things that are calling out to you, especially with them howling at the moon. It's sort of like there are certain things that spirit is really like highlighting in your life, certain things that you might see. I just saw 202. Certain things that you might see over and over and over again, certain things you might hear of over and over and over again, certain things that you just feel over and over and over again. And it's like, no matter what, you can't shake these signs, you can't shake these feelings, you can't shake what spirit is sending you. So spirit is saying, like, answer the call. Answer the call. We have the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands. Yeah, it's like you're fighting your happiness, guys. You're fighting your happiness. Either you're fighting your happiness, or it feels as though to get to your happiness, there has to be a fight. It's sort of like you feel as though it's blocked off, because, like, this is how it's looking to me. Like, look. It's like this family, they're looking towards this cup, but then these people right here, it's like, they're like, no, you can't get that. No, that's not for you. Yeah, it's sort of like you guys are feeling like your happiness is blocked off, like you can't achieve it, or like somebody or something, some situation is in the way of you receiving your blessings. So spirit is saying not to worry. Nothing is in the way of your blessings other than you. If there is people in the way of your blessings, okay, So take it like this. If there are people in your way, or like certain people trying to hold you back from getting your blessings, they're only going to stay in your way for as long as you allow them to stay in your way. It is your path, you make the decision. So it's sort of like if someone like people say like home wreckers and stuff like that, like you're wrecking a happy home, but not really. Like you can't necessarily blame that person that went in and wrecked the home, because somebody let that door open, you know. So it's like the people are only going to get in the way of your goals if you let them get in the way of your goals. They're only going to get in the way of your happiness if you let them get in the way of your happiness. If you choose to allow these people to get in the way of your happiness, they will continue to get in the way of your happiness. But if you choose to basically disregard or ignore these people, yeah, dead it. If you choose to like tell these people or assert boundaries, if you choose to assert boundaries with these people and tell them like, listen, this is the way that I'm going and you can't stop me, it's like they might try a little bit harder to stop you. But I just saw 444. But when you make those decisions, like when you finally make those decisions to step on that path and not let anything knock you back, Spirit's going to like give you a catapult. So these people might try, but they're not going to succeed in helping you fail, in making you fail, or you know, they're not going to get in the way of anything if that's what you were worried about. Yes, with the Four of Wands right here, nobody's going to get in the way of your happiness if you choose to go get that happiness. Yeah, and the Star. Yes, things are going to work out for you. You just got to make the conscious decisions to put whatever blockages are in front of you behind you, to assess them, work them out, evaluate them, and deal with them so that you can move forward. Let's get one of these messages for some advice for you guys. Pile two, advice for your healing. So it's like, yeah, you guys gotta heal your communication. You guys gotta heal those inner wounds from your parents, from your family, those dishonest wounds, like big throat chakra vibes, like dishonesty, not listening to people, or not listening to yourself, mostly blocking yourself from your gifts. You definitely have to. And one thing you really have to heal is thinking that somehow anybody else other than you is in control of your life, because you're the only one in control of your life. All right, advice for you guys. We have the empathic eel on the back, so you guys might be absorbing a lot of energy and spirit, saying be careful who you allow in your energy field. We have the snail of suffering. I just want to curl up. My fucking video cut out on me, guys. So it's the snail of suffering. I just want to curl up. And it says, it's okay to feel like shit. It's okay to admit that you're struggling. It's not okay to suffer in silence. Reach out. We love you and we want to help you. Don't be a dick. You're not a burden. So if you do have people that you need to reach out to, or that you want to reach out to, people that you'd like to talk to, even if you don't always talk about your problems, your people around you are going to be very receptive. So you need to stop letting everything just be your problem. Even though they might be your problems, that doesn't mean that you can't go get help or you can't go get advice. You don't have to struggle in silence. It is not okay to struggle in silence, because then you're just going to keep on struggling. Sometimes you need that advice from other people. Sometimes you need that shoulder to just cry on or lean on, you know. So don't deprive yourself of that because you want to be strong or you feel like you should have everything together. We're all still learning. All right, guys, I hope this message resonated with you guys. I hope you heal what you need to heal. I just seen 111, so I believe that you will, and I believe that you will get to where you wish to be, guys. So don't doubt it yourself. See you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. For those of you who chose pile 3, I look like a whole mess right now, but this is your reading, guys. What do you guys need to heal? This is going to be a chakra at first to see the basic gist. So we have sacral chakra with journey. To enjoy the journey, let go of the outcome. And red aventurine might be something you guys might want to look into. So this is telling me that you guys are having a hard time not focusing on what's going to happen. You guys are you guys might also have a throat chakra imbalance. That is my fault too, because I know I have a throat chakra imbalance right now. But definitely, you guys are having a hard time focusing on the present, and you're focusing too much in the future. It's okay to be future motivated. It is not okay to be in a future mindset. Well, it's not okay to be in a future mindset, but it is better to allow yourself to come back down to earth. You know, I just saw 111. To enjoy the journey, you have to let go of the outcome. So don't stress over things that you can't control right now. Just control the things that you can control right now. Do what you can do, and don't worry about what you can't do or what is out of your reach at this moment. We have mending right here. So with this mending and what you need to heal, there might be certain relationships or certain connections in which you need to heal. I'm hearing your brothers and sisters, maybe even your relationships with your parents. Some of you might need to heal relationships with your parents. It feels as though there's a lot of loose ends that need tying up with you guys. There's definitely I'm hearing some animosity. But there's definitely some animosity here. I'm feeling as though somebody may feel like they're stepped on or walked on, unappreciated. It's as though somebody you were trying to build with doesn't want to build with you anymore, or they feel that way about you. But there's a need to mend this relationship or mend this friendship. It feels more like a friendship. It could be like a love interest or something like that, but it feels more like a friendship. So there's a need to mend whatever this connection is, because Spirit is saying, I'm hearing you were both in the wrong. So they definitely want to bring that up. And I'm also hearing like inner child wounds and stuff like that. So like I'm hearing, if trigger warning, you guys, but I'm hearing for some of you it was like death of an infant. Some of you it was like I'm hearing full-term pregnancy. I'm hearing pregnancy loss. I'm getting like death of an infant, losing children, or losing somebody at a very young age, or having somebody pass away when you were a very young age. This is the energy that I'm getting that you need to deal with. And this mending could be mending parts of yourself that you lost when you lost people. This is very physical, like losing people. You guys might have lost a lot of people in your life, and it hurts. It hurts so bad. You might have lost a lot of people, not just random people. It's like you might have lost a lot of people who were very, very close to you. A lot of people, you might have lost like your parents, or lost like very close friends, stuff like that. And it's like you lost a part of yourselves with each person, or with the people that you have lost. With the people that you've lost, you lost a part of yourself, and Spirit is saying they don't want you to lose yourself entirely just because you do lose people. They don't want you to lose yourself. They're saying they understand and they acknowledge the pain and suffering that you're going through. I'm hearing, but baby, you got to get through this. Baby, you can't just sit in it. That's what I'm hearing, baby. This could be like a mother that you lost, a grandmother, somebody who was close to you. You can't just sit in it. Like, because with the spool right here, I'm definitely feeling like you were extremely connected to these individuals that you did lose. I just saw 444. When I lost you, I lost my foundation. I love you so much. I heard I love you so much, son. That could have been a message for somebody. And then I'm hearing, don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be all right. Whoa. You have specific people that you lost. If you haven't lost somebody, that really, really, really impacted you, losing this person, this is not for you. This pile is not for you if you haven't lost somebody, because this is about somebody who's lost somebody, who is somebody or multiple people who is very, 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 very close to them. Very close to them. Because what I'm getting right here is that they don't want you to worry. They don't want you to worry because you're gonna be okay. They don't want you to worry because it's not gonna stay the way that it is. They don't want you to worry because they're in a better place. They're happy. They're happy. They're calm. It's all right. They're saying it was meant to happen this way. It was meant to happen this way. I'm hearing you're so strong. I love you so much. I heard give him a kiss for me. Could be her or him. If you have children, this could be a mother or a father. Oh my gosh. Like, give her a kiss for me. Give him a kiss for me. I'm hearing again, you're really strong. You know that. They want you to sit back. They want you to chill out a little bit. They're saying your mind is clouded right now. Your mind is clouded right now. They want you to embrace a glass half full mindset. Start being a little bit more optimistic, because they feel as though you've been a little bit down in the dumps. They don't want you to stay there. I heard that's how it happened. Maybe somebody passed of a broken heart. Maybe somebody just got really deep in depression. Maybe trigger warning, maybe somebody committed suicide or something like that. But somebody here is saying that they want you to embrace the positive side of life, because they don't want you to be feeling all in the negatives. And then we have embrace enthusiasm right here. Shout out to the heavens with happiness. I swear to God, I did not look at any of these cards. Somebody is definitely calling to you from their heaven, or the heaven, whatever you guys believe in, whatever they believed in, whatever heaven they believed in, that's where they are. I heard paradise. It's happy here. I heard, what? Sunshine and something, like, I forget what the fuck song that is. But yeah, somebody from the heavens is calling out to you to let you know that they're okay. That they're all right, that they're transformed. I heard I'm a butterfly. For some people, you might get signs of butterflies. Sorry guys, I'm constantly getting interrupted. But yeah, like I was saying, what was I saying last? I'm saying somebody could have reincarnated as a butterfly. Somebody might send you butterflies. But what do they want you to heal? I'm hearing heal your attitude. Heal your attitude. They might want you to heal your attitude towards life. Yeah, with this embracing enthusiasm. They could definitely want you to have, like I said, a more positive mindset instead of a more pessimistic mindset. Because you are so forward thinking with this journey card, because you are so forward thinking, you might have been conditioned, like you might have had like parents that like really struggled with bills, so they were always thinking it, like the bills couldn't even, like maybe the bills weren't due, or like they had just paid the bills, but they were still worrying and wondering and stressing about how they were going to pay the bills next month or something like that. Like somebody who's always worrying, or always worrying about the future, always worrying about if it's going to be okay, if it's going to be safe, what's going to happen. And that got you very much into a forward thinking mindset, where all you probably pay more attention to your future than you do to your present or your past. And your spirit guides or your angels, whoever these people are that are coming to you, they're telling you that they want you to heal that. They definitely want you to heal that. Start allowing yourself to think that things could be better, you know, and start allowing yourself to enjoy the moment, because you're never going to have this moment again. We have fellow travelers, support is all around you. They're saying that they're with you, and they also want you to heal those wounds where you feel as though you don't have people around you. Heal those wounds is where you feel like you can't see clearly. They want you to heal your like we said, your sacral chakra, and they also want you to heal your solar plexus and your crown, your third eye. But I also heard your crown, so for some of you, if that resonates. But with the support is all around you. It seems like the main thing that you guys need to heal is these connections that were ripped from you. Because I feel as though that's, like, you do have personality aspects that need to be healed. But I feel as though they're just bringing up this because this is the root of the issue. You started acting the way that you are, or you have the wounding that you have because of the certain things or certain people who've passed, or because of the circumstances in which they had passed. So they want you to know that everything is okay and everything happened the way that it was meant to happen. It's not like it wasn't meant to happen this way. You don't have to worry, they're okay. They want you to heal the wound that you have around their passing. Wise woman of Wonderland, integrity and compromise. Can I clarify this wise woman of Wonderland? Trapped. Back of the deck. Success. Okay. You have certain contracts, soul contracts in this life that are meant to teach you about free will, compromise, and sticking up for yourself. So you might find yourself in situations with certain people or certain things that you feel very trapped. You feel as though you can't escape certain things. You feel as though you have to do things a certain way, or have to endure or have to deal with certain things because it's like you feel obligated in certain situations to stay stuck and stay trapped when you're not meant to be caged. But the reason why these situations, when they arise, can be so difficult or could take you so long to get out of these certain situations, it's because you have to be thrown down into the rabbit hole. You have to be thrown down into the rabbit hole in order to realize how to get out of it, you know? It's sort of like if you don't... So, like, what I'm getting is, in the Alice in Wonderland movie, she had already been visiting Wonderland or Underland throughout her whole life in her dreams. But it wasn't until in the physical world she was thrown into Wonderland that she fixed the things that she needed to fix and did the things that she needed to do. Sometimes you need to be thrown into a situation where it feels like you have no out. And it feels very chaotic in order to accomplish the things that you need to accomplish. They want you... It's very cryptic, weird messages that I'm getting. We have two crows right here. So a crow might be an animal that they send you. We have a lot of birds, a lot of flying things. They want you to embrace your freedom. Maybe I'm hearing I'm sorry. For some of you people, maybe these people were like strict parents or something like that, and they didn't really give you that much freedom. And they want you to take this freedom now for yourself. And they want you to allow freedom for other people and other things in your life. For some of you, they just send you crows. What do you need to heal? Building. You need to heal building a proper structure. I heard no structure you've ever built on was stable or secure. So that's why you continue to build relationships and build connections that fall and then build up and then fall and then build up and then fall. It is because you don't know what a stable structure is. So they want you to work into healing family lineage, healing generational curses. You're healing a lot of generational trauma. So if you see certain things going on in your family or your family dynamic, or certain things going on in your friendship or your relationship dynamics that you don't like, that you feel is wrong, that just doesn't sit with you at a soul level, they're saying that is because it is not meant for you to go along like that. It is meant for you to heal. Okay, so we have the 6 of Cups, the 3 of Cups. You may romanticize certain bad things that have happened to you in your past. You might act as if you have no trauma, or people ask, you might be the type of person, somebody's like, hey, is everything okay? And honestly, you're dying down inside, and you're like, yeah, everything's fine. That's what I'm getting for you, Judgment. It seems as though because of a lot of the past shit that you've gone through in your life, yeah, a lot of the negative shit that you've gone through in your life, it's been holding back your blessings, or it's been holding you back from being in a mindset where you're able to, being in a mindset where you're able to attract those blessings. So Spirit is saying, start going after the things that you want. Start listening to your listening to your intuition, and start following your dreams. Start going and getting exactly what it is that you want. Start taking action. Stop holding yourself back, or allowing yourself to be held back. Step out of the mold. Don't stop doing things the way that you're used to doing them because you're used to doing them that way. That's not how you grow. Okay? Yeah, so you need to heal patterns and conditioning. All right, can I get one card of advice from a pile of 3s? Wow. It says contentment, if this really ties in. It's, can you just enjoy the moment more? Can you switch off the head fuck noise and just be? Give it a try. You might like it. If you want it and you can't get it, then find out how to do it. Simple. I feel as though that's very self-explanatory. So I hope this reading resonated with you guys, and I hope that this at least helped you guys in some way. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, and subscribe.